Hi, everybody. It's Jason and Ava here again to talk to you today about the movie Ava, which is kind of interesting, seeing how our host name is Ava. I figured she would like this movie, so gave it a shot. It stars Jessica Chastain, Common, and John Malkovich. Colin Farrell is listed on here, but he wasn't in it all that much, so anyway. It is about a international mercenary named Ava who travels around and kills people for money. Again, this is not a original concept. It is that femme fatale idea in movies. You see it with Black Widow, Aeon Flux. We've seen it for many years. It's really not a new concept. But this, I feel like they mixed in kind of with John Wick. It doesn't necessarily fit in the same universe, but it seems like there's a lot more mercenaries out there in the world than there would be in real life. Thought it was a pretty interesting movie. They tend to focus a lot on drug addiction or addiction in general and mental health, and how it impacts our decisions in life. The action sequences in this movie were good. They were good. They were very raw and gritty, but it doesn't seem like she's not like Spider-Man where she just ducks and dodges everything and beats the hell out of everyone around her. She gets hit quite a bit too, and that's where I think the comparison between her, Ava, and John Wick can kind of come in. But all these actors listed were really good. I like Jessica Chastain and most everything she's done. John Malkovich is an iconic actor. Common he's a way better actor in my opinion than anything else he does. He's great. But Ava, what are your opinions on the movie that's based on your name?
I thought it was pretty good. I think the action and acting was just like on point. And again, what my dad said, he said that it was very it had very John Wick vibes, especially the music. Like the end credit scene and just all the music in the movie was very had very John Wick vibes, which I really like John Wick, so I guess it's not a problem. Jessica Chastain, I love her acting in almost everything. She's in one of my childhood movies that I watched all the time called Mama, which we just recently found out too. And I really liked her in it too. I think the plot was interesting. The plot was different from John Wick too. Or it was just different from John Wick in general, but I think everything else was very John Wick vibes.
Yeah.
And I think it was a pretty good movie. It was pretty gruesome and violent in some parts.
Well, I think in this day and age you have to be gruesome and violent in movies in order for them to be interesting, if they fall into these genres of action or horror or suspense or anything. I think we're kind of beyond having PG-13 energy in movies that are about killing people and stuff like that.
Right. And I think that's why most movies nowadays are really just gruesome.
Which I am totally for, personally. I love gore and seeing what people come up with, not just to put into a movie, but also to showcase where we've come from and where we're going with both practical and digital effects in movies. Where we've come from and where we are now are two very different places, and I think that most things they do really well today, but I also think there's a need for that practical gore as well. Prosthetics are awesome.
Oh Yeah, I just found this movie pretty good. I'm not gonna give it a higher than a 4, but I think a 3.5 is pretty good.
I was thinking the same thing, 3.5.
Okay.
So 3.5 empty booze bottles. We'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fitting. It was nothing unique or original, but it was good. It was entertaining, and I think that's where we can leave that. There's not a whole lot else we can talk about, right?
Right.
All right, so do 3.5 empty booze bottles, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll check you later.
Bye.